Hello everybody, this is Cheri at djsundries.blogspot.com, and I love fall. I love the leaves falling, the sunlight and how it filters through the sky. I love fall crafting. I love fall pumpkin pie, and I love Thanksgiving. And I feel that it's really unfortunate that a lot of times we kind of skip over Thanksgiving and go from Halloween to Christmas and all the stores fill with Christmas things. However, I'm also realistic and know that if you are a Christmas crafter, it's time to be starting Christmas crafts. Now, I don't know about you, but right now I am super busy. I have so much going on that I was looking at it and I was thinking, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do my Christmas cards this year. And so if you're like me, or if you're a beginning crafter and you are wanting to make your Christmas cards maybe for the first time, I have some great options for you from close to my heart. With those options, and this is kind of for the beginner to intermediate crafter, but this option is the Workshop on the Go. Workshop on the Go kits are fabulous, and I'm going to walk you through two different ones that Close to My Heart is currently offering. One is for scrapbooking and one is for Christmas card making, and I think you're really going to like it. This is a scrapbooking one, and I'm going to set it aside because I've already opened up the card maker one. This one is from the Snow Haven collection, and I have to tell you, all of this stuff comes in the kit. So to start out with, the kit comes with the instruction sheet. The instruction sheet looks like this. It's in full color, and then it will come with everything that you need to make 15 cards, including the envelopes and embellishments, except for the ink pad and the adhesive. So if you don't already have adhesive, you'll need to get adhesive. If you don't have these ink pad colors or ones in your own stash that will work, you'll want to pick those up too. But all of the stamps, all of the embellishments, all of the paper, all of the card bases, all of the envelopes come right in the kit, as well as full instructions. And I love that about these Workshops on the Go. So if you open it up, it gives you a layout for the 3 different cards. You make 5 each of each set, and then it tells you exactly how to cut them, and then it tells you how to assemble them. Now, some Workshops on the Go require a Cricut cartridge, and this one does not. And even if it does require a Cricut cartridge and you don't happen to have that Cricut cartridge, often you can do the kit without the Cricut cartridge. You just have to do a little bit more cutting. Then the kit also comes with the paper that you need. Now, in this particular kit, it comes with 2 different sheets of the Snow Haven paper collection. This is one side of the sheet, and it's kind of a tone-on-tone snowflake background, which I love. And then you could even use the strip on the top for some of your crafting if you wanted to. This is the other side of the paper, which reminds me kind of a Scandinavian Christmas sweater. And you get 2 sheets of this paper, so you'll be able to use those in the cards. Now, you can see that these are very definitely non-traditional colors, and I think that's part of what makes this kit so fun. You will also receive a piece of cranberry cardstock, a piece of whisper cardstock, you will receive a piece of glacier cardstock, and a piece of white daisy cardstock. This is the envelope or the plastic bag that it all comes in. Then you will also receive the embellishments that you need for the kit. For this particular kit, you need enamel heart dots, which I'm going to just open these up so I can show it to you, because these are so fun and I cannot wait to use these. They are like, well, they're enamel, but they're poofy, and they come in, looks like 2 different sizes, and it looks like you get 2 sheets, or there's 72 hearts in here. So those are super fun. And then the other one, I'll just set that aside, is you will get the silver trim. And this silver shimmer trim is so beautiful. I've used it on other projects and I just love it. It is adhesive, so you don't have to adhere or use your own adhesive. It just, the backing peels off and you can use it. Now, you also get this little bag that has your 15 card bases and your 15 envelopes in it. And then finally, you get the stamp set. Now, this stamp set, I know there's a glare over it. These are D-size stamp sets, and if you're familiar with Close to My Heart at all, you know that a D-size stamp set is worth $17.95, and this is just included as part of your kit, which is a real, that makes this, the rest, everything else that I've shown you then, basically, if you take that into consideration, the whole thing only cost you $24.95. So basically what, it's $7 or $8 for all of that other stuff, which is a really good deal. And what I like to do with mine is I like to mix and match the sentiments. Now for Christmas cards I probably won't do that, but often when I have these kits I'll use other sentiments so that I have more card options available and the cards aren't all quite the same. So this is a beautiful set and I cannot wait to use it. So that is the Card Maker's Workshop on the Go. Now you will need a few things to go with this Card Maker set. The inks that you need for this set are the Glacier and the Cranberry ink colors, and so you would have to purchase these separately. Plus some of the kit requires foam tape. Now you do not ever have to use foam tape, but if you want to use foam tape, that is a great option to add just a little bit of thin dimension, and often if you only use just a little bit it won't increase shipping. However, these dots will increase the shipping to your cards. Sorry about that. I received a text from my husband. I had to keep going. So as I was saying, these enamel dots, because of the bulk, will increase your postage price. So just be aware that, it might. These may be if you are putting these hearts on, you may want to hand deliver those cards, or maybe not. It just depends on the postage that you're doing. So that is the first set. Now let's move into the Scrapbooking Workshop on the Go, which I have set aside here. Just 1 second. And that scrapbooking set is called Yuletide Carol. And this, I ordered this early in the season, early in the month when the new catalog came out, because I just thought it was such a gorgeous set. So, the Yuletide Carol, let's open it up. Again, it comes with all of the instructions that you need and the embellishments. You just need to add your ink colors and your adhesives. So this has some special embellishments. It looks like these. There's some glitter, some kind of glitter dots. There's this wood piece that says 25. Let me open that up because there's something in there that I can't see the front of, so I don't know what it is. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, it's a rose. Isn't that gorgeous? That would be beautiful on a scrapbook page. Then these are little metal embellishments. It looks like this one came down. Should go up there. And then a couple of more wood ones that say Merry and Peace. So that is part of that. It also comes with some gold sequins. Sorry about that. Another text from my husband. And so it comes with all the instructions and tells you how to make it. Now, this is one that does recommend that you have the Cricut art booking cartridge. However, I have learned, because now I actually have the Cricut art booking cartridge, so when I make it, I will use it. However, I have learned that when it requires the art booking cartridge, it usually gives you ideas for alternatives if you don't have the cartridge that it's talking about. So it has the layout instructions here and gives you ideas on how to use that. And if you don't have the art booking cartridge, I would really recommend that you purchase it for this if you're able to, just because it is so full of different scrapbooking ideas, and I have even used it to make Christmas cards. But it is something that you should be aware of, that it does suggest that you have it. But like I said, you can do without it if you don't want to get that. So all of the instructions are there for a full 2-page layout. Then on the back, it will give you instructions. This is the alternate layout if you don't have the art booking cartridge. And then at the bottom, it gives you an additional layout, and there's enough paper and supplies to complete this layout as well as the original layout. So basically you get two-page spreads out of this one kit. And the paper in it, there's a lot of paper here. I'm really surprised. And let's just go through it. And I'm not sure I'll know these colors off the top of my head, but I think I can figure it out. This is a piece of white desert cardstock. And then we've got a couple of sheets of craft cardstock. Then from the Yuletide Collections paper packet, we have a sheet that is double-sided. So this one's got stockings, and this one's just a gorgeous red. Then we have another sheet that again is double-sided. And isn't that gorgeous? It's just a beautiful sheet of paper. And then we have a third sheet from the same packet of one side's music. The other side is like almost a tone-on-tone damask pattern. And if I look through here, it looks like we get 2 sheets of each one of those pieces of paper. So this is a really nice piece of paper set here. Then we also get all of this colored, or all of the plain cardstock. We've got some black, we've got some champagne. I believe that this is probably New England Ivy, and this is Ruby. All of this comes in that kit. So when you open up your instructions, it will tell you exactly what it comes with. Somewhere in here, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't. I thought it did. Sorry about that. It doesn't. It does in the catalog. Now, I have also purchased this paper packet separate because I love this paper so much. I think that there's going to be a lot of fun things I can do with this gorgeous paper. Now, the stamp set that it comes with is exclusive. Now, the Workshops on the Go stamp sets are exclusive to the Workshops on the Go, which means unless you purchase the kit, you cannot purchase it from Close to My Heart. You have to get this stamp set in the kit. But inside of this, it's got this big Peace on Earth, this big Merry Christmas tag, these little tickets, and then these other different little fun embellishments, all of which coordinate with the art booking cartridge as well. So you can stamp them and cut them out yourself, or some of these, let's see which ones. This ticket, this circle, maybe those are the only ones that coordinate with the art booking cartridge. But those definitely coordinate with them. And these others you would just do yourself. So there we have the Yuletide Carol Workshop on the Go for scrapbookers. Now this one does require 4 different ink colors, and I don't have those all out in front of me, but you would need to purchase Ruby, New England Ivy, black, and the 4th color slips my mind. Let me think here. Ruby, New England Ivy, oh, and Desert Sand. Those all are the suggested inks. Now I want to tell you about a great special that I'm running right now over at over on my blog. If you click over there, and I'll leave a link down in the little description box below, it will tell you the specials that I'm running. And in November, well, in every month, Close to My Heart always has a stamp set that they offer for $5 if you purchase $50 worth of items. This month of November 2014, the stamp set is this one, and it's called It's the Little Things, which, you know, I like little things. And it's there's a couple, 3 sentiments. It says It's the Little Things, and this one says Just for You, and then congratulations on your exciting news, and then different floral pieces as well. And this you can purchase for only $5 with your $50 purchase. But in addition to that, if you purchase $50 worth of items in the month of November, and I'll provide the links for everything that you need is linked to my blog, if you purchase them from my Close to My Heart store, go in under the Christmas card gathering and make your purchases. And if you purchase $50 worth of stuff, I will send you sometime in the first couple weeks of December a ink pad of your choice, whatever color you want. Now don't put it in your cart. What you'll need to do is I'll contact you to ask you which color you want, and then once the party closes, I'll send that out. If you purchase $100, I will send to you the paper pack of your choice. So whichever paper pack in the whole catalog that you would like, I will contact you, you'll tell me which ones, and once the party's closed out, I'll get those sent out to you. Now you can't combine those orders. I can't send a ink pad and a paper pack. It's either the $50 ink pad or the $100 paper pack. But it's a great deal, and that's a great way to get a few of the inks that you might be needing, or a great new pad of paper, because both of these workshops on the go, as well as all of our collections, have their own paper pack. So there's so much that you can have. So there's some ideas for doing Christmas cards. Thanks so much for stopping by today, and remember, take some time to enjoy the little things. Have a great day. Bye.